Holy fucking Christ. I'm sorry. Like, for real, I'm sorry. It's been a hell of a couple of fucking weeks. Like, my mental health is fucking deteriorating as we fucking speak. But we're not gonna talk about that because I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, welcome back to the shit show. Or I should say, welcome back to Let Me Tell Y'all. If you're new here, I'm sorry. If you're not new here, well, you guys already knew what you signed up for, and why the fuck are you still watching? Like, that's weird. Don't y'all have any hobbies? Read a book. Oh my god. So tonight is gonna be some interesting topics. As y'all know, I put votes on Instagram and I put them on Snapchat. Rarely do I do both because, I mean, if I'm popular on one, then I'm not popular on the other. Well, past couple of weeks I've been popular on Snapchat. So, for starters, pretty obvious topics we're getting into. Dude, one of my favorite fucking singers died. Yeah. Fucking, I was a huge One Direction fucking fan when I was younger. And, like, hearing that Liam Payne died really took a toll on me because it's, like, one of those, what the fucks? Like, you know what I mean? Like, growing up, I had, my mom, she would play Michael Jackson and Prince. I didn't cry when they died. I was deeply saddened by it. But, like, I didn't cry. Now, when Liam died, I was in fucking tears. So, I'm gonna hold off on the rest of that because they're getting into celebrity deaths and celebrity encounters I've had. I don't know why. I really don't know why people want to hear this. If you don't know, I have standing beef with Katy Perry. We're gonna talk about that. And yeah, but quick little heads up and trigger warning because some of these celebrities died by suicide and some of them were, murdered. I'm going to give you my honest fucking opinion on said celebrity deaths, and then that's just that, because some of them actually literally pissed me off with this whole conspiracy theory, and we're gonna get into it. Don't worry, we're gonna get into it. For starters, before we get started, y'all, because I know some of y'all are gonna ask, yes, my mental health is deteriorating. No, that doesn't mean I'm depressed or sad again. It just means that I'm not in a place where I'm genuinely happy right now. And it's just one of those, it's like, when you have a depression episode where nothing makes you happy and you don't know why you're sad. That's what's going through my head right now. And it's fine. I'm not a danger to myself and I'm not a danger to anybody right now. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on getting that back together. So there's that. So rest assured, for the people that were going to ask, I'm fine. Literally. Okay. So breaking it down, start with some celebrity deaths. Hands down. We're going to talk about, what's her name? Brittany Murphy. Okay. Drug overdose. Same as Heath Ledger. Do I think that those deaths were, by the Illuminati? No, I don't. I think that if you have an addiction problem and you lose yourself to addiction, more than likely your addiction killed you. And honestly, I believe that's what happened to those two. I can't really speak on addiction. I've never really been addicted to drugs or anything. I mean, some people say that, self-harming is a serious addiction because, you build up that habit and you're doing that over. My septum is pissing me the fuck off. Anyways, you build up the habit like day to day to day to day, and that becomes an addiction. So it just all really depends on your definition of what can get you addicted versus what can't get you addicted. I'm on the fence on that one, but I honestly think that their deaths were ruled as a fucking accident. And by accident, I mean an accidental overdose. Now, obviously, I'm going to talk about a celebrity death where I don't really think was a suicide, but definitely a setup a little bit. Mostly because, like, I've seen documentaries, I've seen footages, I've seen photos, I even read the fucking letter. I'll say I'm on the fence with it, but at the same time, I'm, like, skeptical. Obviously, me living in Washington, it's like, how can you not talk about Kurt Cobain? A lot of people believe that, what the fuck's her name? It's not Jennifer Love Hewitt. Courtney Love, that's her name. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Courtney Love, a lot of people believe that she did it. A lot of people believe that he did it himself. You know, how people are when celebrity deaths happen. Let me be the first to say, have y'all seen the fucking gun that was used to kill himself? It's like a fucking rifle. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I think it's weird that if you're gonna kill yourself, you choose to use a fucking rifle that's like 3 times your arm span, if you will. Shit. You'll stop napping throughout the day because I'm getting tired, as you can tell. My depression naps. Anyway, neither here nor there. But what was I saying? I just find it impossible he used it to shoot himself. I mean, I'm not saying that I 100% believe he was one. What I'm saying is that if he did kill himself, there's multiple parties that played a key role. Like, how do I explain it? Like, you know when you do like a murder-suicide thing where you kill one person and you turn around, oh my god, what have I done? And you kill yourself. I think it was one of those situations, except for it was covered up really well to the point where it was made to be a suicide. Like, does that make sense? Because here, hold on. Let me show y'all this fucking gun. Gun used to kill Kurt Cobain. My phone's gotta load and it sucks. But in the meantime, I don't know, like so many people they'll talk, ha. There it is. Here's a picture of the guy. Look how, do you see that gun? How the fuck do you kill yourself with a gun like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if I am wrong, please somebody just let me know. I don't want to sit there and say I know everything, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to do that. At least I think. I don't know. I'm not really a gun nerd. My older brother Joshua is, but I personally, I'm not. So there's that. Um, I have one friend. What is it? She believes that Courtney killed him because, like, I believe she said like a week after she was already dating somebody else. I mean, I really don't know too much about this whole like Kurt situation to speak on it. I know I should have done my research. I really should have, but like, I don't want to, because once I have an opinion on something, it's not changing, honestly, unless like actual factual evidence has been presented. Now, obviously, speaking on celebrity deaths, I have to talk about Liam because that was like a major celebrity of my time. Like, you know, I've seen Liam on television since literally I was fucking almost say 2000, since I was 8 or 9, and then I didn't see him again until I was 10 or 11. And that was like when, you know, One Direction became a thing. Like, I would watch X Factor and I would vote because I loved singing shows. I loved hearing people sing. And like, I saw Liam on the show, voted for him. I voted for Harry, Louis. I voted for all the boys individually. And then when it was announced that they were a group, oh my god, I became a fucking diehard fan. Seeing as he died, that really, like I said, did a number on me because it's like you watch these boys grow into men from like a really young age, and their music kind of really like helped you through some shit as well as shape you through like your entire life and stuff. So when, oh god, I remember how I found out too. Like, I was just leaving work and then I opened my phone and it was the first thing I saw on Instagram. I was like, this better be a fucking joke. And I Google it because like that's the first thing I do is like if I see something on the news on Instagram, I'm like, let me fact check this, and I'll like type the name in my search bar, and then if it doesn't say the same thing, then it's fake in my eyes. So when I saw that Liam had died, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of fucking fucked up dream is this? This better be fake. Like, this better be like 100% not even true. And newsflash, obviously it fucking was. That took a serious toll on me, obviously, as you can tell, since I haven't done a fucking episode in weeks. Oh my god, like I have cried, I have streamed, I have written, whatever the words you want to say. It's weird because it's like affecting you in a way where it's like, wow, count your blessings, you know? And like a lot of people say, oh, someone pushed him. or, oh, he was murdered, or he killed himself. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is like to my best belief of knowledge because they're still investigating. It was no secret that Liam struggled with depression, addiction. It was no fucking secret. Like, before he died, he attended Niall's concert in Argentina, and he was showing support to his band members. At the time, he was already getting harassed by his ex-fiancée, Maya. Fuck her, literally. Because she was sitting there saying how he was abusive, how he would always text her nonstop and, like, harass her and stuff. And then someone like had like a video of him like, you know, interacting with fans before Niall went on, and people saying how he always wanted attention. A lot of you don't know this, but like Liam loved reading comments in regards to fans, so he definitely writes some hateful comments, and I 100% truly believe that that had an impact on him. He's got like a 7-year-old son too named Bear, so this is like really fucking sad to say too. No, I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like I know everything or pretend that I know what happened. Obviously, I wasn't fucking there. I don't have time to be in Argentina. My boss would hate me, like 100%. Well, not hate me, but like, you know what I mean. What was I saying? That being said, his girlfriend that went to Argentina with him kind of left him in Argentina. I guess she was homesick, which I'll get into that in a minute. But kind of left him all alone, and then while he was alone, he was, I guess, seen acting violent in like the lobby, such as breaking his computer, yelling, and they took him back up to his room, and next thing anybody else knows that he's over the balcony and he hits the concrete. Now, that's without the details. Now, what are the details? Okay, simple fact of the detail. He was seen yelling in the lobby and breaking his computer. That's an actual fact. Obviously, something had upset him. Somebody said that it was an email that he read, and he ended up breaking his computer. But then, as you think about it, he started convulsing in the lobby, and the hotel staff carried him back up to his room. I don't know about y'all, but if someone's convulsing in front of me, I don't think I'd leave them alone. I think that's the only strange thing out of this entire celebrity death is why the fuck are you leaving somebody convulsing alone? Like, whether it's brought on by intoxication or if it's like a trait thing, you never leave somebody alone. It's such a weird thing to do. That's an actual fact. Now, it is no secret that he was on drugs at the time because, you know, his report came out saying he had numerous drugs and I guess something called pink cocaine, which it's like a mixture of cocaine, methamphetamines, benzos, MDMAs, hallucinogens, opioids. Pretty much, it's like a speedball. I don't want to tell you how I know that, but like that's what a speedball is. It's like a cocktail of drugs. And he took it. Unfortunately, he took it. I don't have the power of time. I can't stop people from doing stupid shit. But he was heard yelling in his room before he fell. Somebody beneath him, in the room beneath him, thought that, you know, construction was happening in the middle of the room, and it wasn't. And next thing you know, he looks out over the balcony and he sees Liam falling. Now, this is where it kind of gets even more disgusting, is that somebody, TMZ included, like, I don't like TMZ and all, but they're fucked up for doing this. Someone took photos of his body and decided it was okay to post them all over social media. I'm talking Facebook, Twitter, X, Twitter. It's fucking Twitter. When you're talking to me, it's Twitter. Don't call it X in front of me because I will lose my fucking mind. Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Snapchat, it was everywhere. Now, TMZ didn't show the whole body. It showed, like, you know, his noticeable tattoos, such as, you know, the scorpion on his, like, pelvic area or the clock on his arm. TMZ is justifying that. Either way, they're pieces of shit for just posting that. This, like, his family had to literally find out via news. And that sucks. What was it? But now, I've seen the photos. I'm not sharing the photos. I still have the photos, mostly because I'm now in a group chat with other One Direction fans that really like loved him. I think it's nice to have like support during this time, if you will. I never met One Direction or Liam Payne. Obviously, I can't now, but I know that best thing to do is like you want to reach out and talk to somebody who gets it. Like with my mom, she grew up with Prince and Michael Jackson. Obviously, she talked with her sister because she did too. I didn't grow up with Prince and Michael Jackson, so I can't really speak on all the memories I've had with them. You know what I mean? It's one of those ordeals. So I have like his body and stuff on my phone, and I'm just like I can't have these on my phone, and I don't want them on my phone, but like I'll send them to anybody who actively wants to see him. And it's not traumatizing or anything. If anything, it looks like he is just laying on the ground staring at the sky. That's literally how it looks. He it's been revealed that he was unconscious before he fell, and then he fell over, and that's when people start getting fucking crazy with this shit. Like, what is it? People are like, oh my god, guys, he didn't thank Beyonce, or he had something to do with Diddy and Diddy killed him. People like that piss me the fuck off. And let me tell you what, you guys can 100% have your opinions. I'm not saying, your opinion's wrong or anything. What I am, however, saying is that it's fucking stupid to think that. And let me tell you why. If you actively see a celebrity and they don't thank Beyonce, Beyonce is not that fucking great to be thanked. Like, I personally, if I was a singer, this is probably why I'm not famous. I don't give a shit. If I was famous and I was a singer, I'm not dedicating my Grammy speech to fucking Beyonce. She didn't help me create that fucking album. She didn't help me write songs. I'm not thanking her ass. There's a lot of celebrities that didn't fucking thank Beyonce and they're still alive. So that's out the fucking door. That's you're out to lunch with that. And Beyonce's nowhere near fucking powerful enough to do that. Like, stop giving that woman credit for shit. Like, she a nobody in my eyes, like 100%. 100%. Now, do I like Beyonce? No. No, I don't. Do I have some of her songs on my Spotify list? Yeah. Because some of her songs I like fucking singing. But, like, you can have songs written by somebody and not like their character. I do not like, for example, I don't like Ariana Grande. Do I like her songs? Yeah. Do I like her? No. No, I don't. That's just that. Now with this whole Diddy thing, I know Liam did an interview saying, oh, I went to a Diddy party and how, Leonardo DiCaprio was there and somebody like told him to stop talking about how many people were there and blah, 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 blah. I get it. Diddy is popular now considering he's in jail for sex trafficking, as he fucking should be. But I don't think Diddy cares enough. Like, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but out of all the former band members to One Direction, you barely heard about Louis and Liam. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything. I'm saying Liam wasn't as famous as, Harry or Niall or Zayn to be on the radar of Diddy. Like, if Diddy was going to kill somebody from One Direction, it would probably be Harry Styles. I'm knocking on wood because, like, Harry was my favorite in the band too. But, like, it's weird for people to think, okay, this is happening because this is happening. No, you guys are fucking smoking crack. 100%. This is smoking crack. And to think that somebody, like, pushed him over after, it's pretty the way he landed, considering I've seen the photos, just tells me that he wasn't pushed. Because if you were pushed, you're going to do some fucking somersaults in the air, or you're going to try to save yourself. You're literally going to try to save yourself if somebody pushed you. But he was alone in his room. That's a fact. And another fact that they just released today actually is that he more than likely fainted and fell over, which I'm glad it was an accident because this entire time I've been treating it like it was a suicide. Based off of, the comments I've read on Facebook posts before he died, I'd kill myself too. I'm not even gonna lie there. So, but that's what I personally think is going on. I think that, he took a lot of drugs, went outside because he realized he took too much and needed, like, a breath of fresh air to, like, wake up a little bit. And he ended up convulsing or fainting again, and he fell backwards. Now, My favorite thing on earth is when people try to fucking argue with me, because I love to argue. I should be a fucking lawyer, but I'm not. My dad, as y'all know, some of y'all, builds houses. Like, he's 100%, he's a master carpenter. Like, I'm talking over 30 years experience. That makes him a master. So when someone decides to tell me, oh, you can't fall over a railing if the railing is up to your chest. You can fall over anything. Accidents happen and anything is possible. And on top of that, if you're leaning forward like this and then you faint, your fucking weight is going to counter-react with your balance, and literally you're going to fall the fuck over. This, I don't make up science and I don't make the rules here, but I'm pretty sure Newton defined this fucking law in gravity for us. And I'm pretty sure we studied this shit in middle school. So, it's this. I've been getting bullied on this fucking topic too. That's another reason why my mental health is not in a good state right now either. I don't want to talk about that because we're not talking about me. We will in a couple seconds though. But, and then, of course, his dad, Liam's dad, is still sitting in Argentina because they haven't released the body to him yet. He went up to the balcony and he was like, testing it and stuff. And it was like, see, he tested it and blah, blah, blah. Okay, just because, and this is what gets me, is that there's no fucking audio to the video of his dad, leaning back against the rail. And people are just like, oh, see, he knows his son was pushed. You can't hear the fucking audio. You can't even, there's no sound. Because people are far the fuck away. What the fuck do you mean he knows his son was pushed? You don't know that? You don't know that at all. And the fact that some fans are fucking crazy enough to think that they deserve to be at a funeral is beyond me. None of us knew Liam personally. None of us dated Liam. Do I wish I dated Liam? Fuck yeah, I wish I dated Liam. My life would be 10 times better if I did. But and this is me saying this as a fan too, is to say that I deserve to be at a celebrity's funeral when I don't fucking know who they are personally is weird. People who think they're entitled to do something because they're idolizing someone it's fucking weird to me. And I will die on that hill for that. Because there are literal girls out there saying that they want the address and when is the funeral so they can attend. His friends and family. That's what the funeral is for. His friends, loved ones, and family. We're not his friends. We're not his family. We're not his loved ones. His loved ones literally are like, his ex-fiancée Cheryl, his son Bear, his mom, his dad, his sisters, of course, boys from One Direction, and anybody he's worked with. Those people can go to the funeral. You're not gonna see me flying to fucking UK to go to a funeral of a man I've never fucking met. Like, that's the definition of, it's like not the definition of wedding crashers because it's a fucking funeral. Don't be a funeral crasher. I swear to God, if I die and I don't know any of you, don't fucking show up to my funeral. Just, I will haunt your fucking bloodline. Don't fucking do it. Before I end on the Liam subject, I will say another thing that kind of like makes me mad is the whole girlfriend situation. Because let's talk about this. Why was he depressed to begin with? Besides the bullying comments, on top of that, his ex-fiance Maya Henry slapped him with a cease and desist order because she's writing a book. And fame bunnies, they just gotta love fame. So of course everything she says is just bullshit because the man's literally the sweetest person on earth, and it's already been proven that she's fucking lying anyway. So I'm not gonna get into that. But the thing that gets me is that his most recent girlfriend, Kate, I don't like her. I think she is a fame bunny. Do I think she deserves the hate she's currently getting? No. Do I think she's innocent in any of this? No. Let me tell you why. You mean to tell me that you've been dating somebody this entire time and they have addiction issues such as drugs and alcohol. So not only are you drinking around somebody who's freshly sober, hasn't had a grasp on sobriety yet, and I get, people aren't responsible for other people's triggers. I get that. But common courtesy is don't drink around somebody who's fucking fresh out of rehab. And by fresh out of rehab, I mean 6 months. He's been sober 6 months. When you're 6 months sober, you're still prone to fucking relapse. Keep that in mind, people. So she was drinking around him. On top of that, the videos, she just looked so fucking mean to him. Like, the camera was always about her and what she wanted to do. And anytime he would be funny, she'd be like, can you stop? And it's like, how are you going to tell Liam Payne to stop? Imagine telling Liam Payne, former boy band member, all-time singer, how are you going to tell him to stop being funny? Like, I wouldn't even fucking tell Johnny Depp to knock it off. That's fucking weird to me. Anyways, you know his struggles. You know he's got suicidal tendencies because he has said in a recent interview, not a recent interview, but like a past interview, how when he was going down the rabbit hole on, drugs and alcohol, he was prone to suicidal thoughts. That is not secret information. It's not private information. That's public knowledge. And you leave because you're homesick. I get being homesick. I get you don't want to be around your boyfriend 24/7. Wholeheartedly, I get that. But if your boyfriend is waiting for a visa to come back, because mind you, Liam's British, he's not American. Obviously, he has to get a visa to come back to, the United States. And all you had to do was wait 2 fucking days. 2 days. Why the fuck would you leave? Like, it's an extra 2 days. Like, I get it, their 5-day trip turned into fucking 2 weeks. An extra 2 days is not gonna kill anybody. I get you miss your mom. I miss my mom all the time. Anytime I'm like fucking hours away from her, I miss my mom. Why? Because my mom's my best friend. Was she when I was little? No, she wasn't. But she is now. And like, I can't imagine not being around my mom. But like, no. I'm not leaving, this person that I love knowing they have suicidal tendencies, knowing that they have sobriety issues and are prone to relapse. I'm not leaving them alone. Fuck no. Absolutely. I think the fuck not. And like a lot of people are getting mad at the fact that I think that. No. That's just me personally. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. If you want me to take your opinion seriously, I'm not going to. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I changed my mind. So, and like, I don't care if this hurts your feelings. I really don't. Just understand that this is my perspective on things. Now, in reality, when I look at it, I really, honestly, truly believe he was by himself. I have no reason to believe that somebody would just go after Liam. Like, it makes no sense. And I think that it's also disrespectful that when a celebrity dies, everybody comes up with these fucking, oh, I'm gonna speak to the spirit boxes on TikTok. I'm all of a sudden a psychic and use the Ouija board. Or my personal favorite is that they come up with like these conspiracy theories. Y'all know that their fucking family members see this shit, right? I don't think their family members appreciate, us regular people coming out with conspiracy theories or fucking fake ass spirit boxes. We're not helping the issue here, and quite frankly, it's like I said, it's disrespectful. Like, if I was famous and my daughter was famous and my daughter dies, the last thing I want to see is how some fucking kid from, I don't know, Connecticut is all, oh, Beyonce did this. No, no, hell no. Like, every day, I'm praying for the apocalypse at this point with some people. And you can't blame me because humans are the issue. Humans are the issue. We are literally the factor of life that is the fucking issue. We're toxic. And I will die on that hill for that too. Alright, I gotta get away from this topic. I gotta get away from it. I don't want the fucking juju on my hands right now. Celebrity encounters. So, I have met a couple celebrities in my lifetime. For starters, he's not like an A-list celebrity, but when I lived in Montana, I actually used to go to school with, god damn it, I fucking had his name in my head. And that, I went to school with the UFC fighter Sean O'Malley. And he literally was 3 grades ahead of me, I want to say. So I went to school with him, and now he's like this famous UFC fighter. He's the dude with pink hair, cornrows and tattoos. I went to school with him, so not only have I met him, I went to school with him. I've talked to this man. Like, him and my brother were best friends, and my mom literally used to do his hair when, we were all in school before he was a fighter. Like, my mom was, anytime my brother had cornrows, my mom would be like, all right, your friends can get cornrows. I just want a case of Coke. And that would literally be it. He would like show up to my house and give my mom a case of Coke, and she would give him cornrows. That's how that went. Another celebrity, I met Mr. T, but I can't really speak on that one too much because I was 4, I believe. I was a toddler years, and like, I want to say, like, I know he's a sweet man. I know that much. I don't remember where I was, and I don't remember how I stumbled upon him. I just remember him being really, really sweet. I was gonna say something else, but my brother actually went to school with the blonde chick in Pitch Perfect, but that's not me, so it's fine. So I think the final celebrities I met is like Ryan Seacrest, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and the other dude. I'm not a country artist, so forgive me. But that was when I was on American Idol, though. I gotta say, I don't fucking like Katy Perry. I'll talk about the beef too, don't worry. But to say that my personality doesn't fit one of a star, I don't know what the fuck that means. That creeps me the fuck out, and I find it like really rude and infuriating that she takes one look at me and goes, "You don't have the personality of a star." Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like the main character in my fucking world. Like, are you fucking for real? Yeah, people are just like, she's probably just, criticizing you a little bit. No, Katy Perry's a fucking bitch, and let me tell you why. She bullies people. She doesn't like it when people challenge her. That's 100% true. And on top of that, she's not really a good person. What Orlando Bloom sees in her, I don't know. Do I have friends that'll probably be better suited for Orlando? 100%. Which, Sierra, if you're watching this, you're the first person I'm fucking talking about. But I just find it infuriating that a woman like Katy Perry not only tears down other women like her, but has the audacity to tell people that they don't fit the description of a star. And like, let me tell you why that pissed me off. Like, I get criticism, I do, but Katy Perry's not even all that great either. And she's got her nerve telling people what personality they are. Like, I remember when a mom of 5 was on the show and she was just picking on her nonstop. I just can't. I can't with people, because how are you gonna sit there and judge somebody for being a mom, knowing you're a fucking mom your goddamn self, and then how are you gonna pick on people who are not only facing fears, but do y'all know how fucking hard it is to audition via? For starters, the whole American Idol audition process is that you're like this. You have like a microphone. I didn't have this. I just had my built-in microphone, and you're on practically like a Zoom thing. That's how you audition, and they send you an email, and then after that email, then you go forward or you don't go forward. That's nerve-wracking because I sound completely different on video versus in person. It's completely different. And those of you that know. Those of you that don't know, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to hear me in person because I will not be singing on video. I can't. It freaks me out, and I sound like a fucking screeching toddler on video. In person, however, completely different story. With that being said, it's very hard conquering fears. It's very hard, having to come up with the courage to be like, okay, I can do this. I know the song I'm going to sing. I got to set up the video. I got to be ready to just accept criticism. It's the hardest shit on earth. And I challenge anybody who says otherwise. If it's so fucking easy, be my guest. Go do it. Go do it. Mind you, I've been on TV 8 fucking times. And like each time it gets annoying. So there's that. With that being said, I don't really have any other like celebrity stories to bestow upon you guys. I do have one more thing because I got drunk and stoned at the same time that I decided to do a question and answer. I wrote down some of y'all's questions. I'm not going to show y'all how many questions I got. I'm only going to answer a couple, and I'll save the rest for next time. So, and I won't be revealing names either because some of them are like questions that a lot of people are scared to ask. So, I'll do 5 for now. Let's see here. So one person asked me, oh god, this is okay. So okay, one person asked me about cosplaying. I'm not a pro at cosplaying. I literally just got a fucking Spider-Man suit just for the fucking fun of it, and I look great. Another friend of mine kind of suggested like cosplaying makeup, which I'm actually experimenting on. So it's actually pretty fucking cool there. Honestly, if you want to get into cosplay, you want to find a character that I don't want to say fits your features because anybody can cosplay. And when I say anybody can cosplay, I really mean anybody can cosplay. Like, I don't give a shit if you're a white girl and you like how Cleopatra looks. Cosplay as her. I don't give a fuck if you like, oh my god, this anime character. Cosplay whoever the fuck you want to cosplay. That's the whole point of cosplaying is you're having fun being somebody you're not. It's like dress up, but like you're an adult now and you get better fucking shit. Like I'm literally gonna cosplay as fucking Luffy, and by cosplay I'm gonna bind my chest, spray paint some motherfucking abs, and go cosplay. That's literally what I'm going to do. So cosplaying has no gender and it has no race because it's all a bunch of made up fucking characters anyways. And to those getting personally offended by it, grow the fuck up. Just grow the fuck up. We're talking about cartoon characters. If you were that pressed about a cartoon character, seek therapy. Seek the highest form of therapy, and then on your way back down the therapy mountain, shut the fuck up. That's it. Let me stop before that turns into a fucking rant and I get in trouble. What's it like being a mom? How are you enjoying it? I gotta say, I like being a mom. I enjoy being a mom. I have my moments because I'm still struggling with like depression. And there are times where I'm just like, fuck, I can't do that because I have a kid. Whereas other times I'm just like, I can't do that. I have a kid. Those of you that know. Those of you that don't understand the difference, just wait till you're a mom or dad. And let me tell y'all, having a child is not easy, but at the same time, it's so fun. Like, I see a lot of my daughter, or I see a lot of myself in my daughter, because she's a little daredevil. I call her my little terrorist. There are moments where I'm just like, I'm fucking sick of this shit, and that's when, like, the depression pops up. Do I take it out on her? Hell no. Absolutely not. Do I get mad? I do get mad because my daughter thinks it's cute to hit me in the face. And like I'll hold her hands like this. I won't squeeze it like most people do. I'll just hold her hands gently and I'm just like, no, don't do that. And then if it gets to a point where I'm getting really frustrated, I end up just standing up. She'll cry for a little bit. And I just let her cry right in front of me. And then I'll pick her up and I'll hold her. And then as soon as I'm done being calm, I'm like, okay, I got upset. Mommy's not upset with you. Mommy's just upset with how she handles things and she's learning how to handle things. So, for instance, I have anger issues. Do I take my anger issues out on my daughter? Hell no. Am I ever going to? No. But I always tell my daughter, I'm like, I'm working on it. It's mommy's a work in progress. It's new for me as it is for you because there's so many things I want to teach her. There's an abundance of things I would love to teach her, but I can't teach her right now. She's 2. Right now, she's learning emotion. She's learning how her hands and her feet work. My daughter literally cusses up a storm. And one lady at the park, I took her to the park, and this was back when Joe lived with us. And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna let your daughter cuss, say those words?" Yeah, she's fucking 2. She doesn't know what bullshit means, and it's fucking hilarious. Now, if she was 4 or clearly speaking, that is the issue. I have little cousins, mind you, and now I'm not going to tell my uncle and my aunt how to raise their kids, but they think it's cute to cuss outside the house. Those are your kids, your problem. But if I see that your 7-year-old kid is cussing in proper form and in proper sentences, I'm going to look at you and be like, "Are you fucking serious?" And then I'm going to look at your kid and be like, "Do not fucking talk to me that way. Because if you're going to talk to me this way, I'm going to turn around and treat you like an adult. So if you're an adult and you're cussing at me, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to beat up a little kid, but I am going to yell at you like an adult. So if and this has happened because my cousin literally looked at me and goes, "I can cuss and say whatever the fuck I want." I looked down and was like, "If you fucking say that shit again, your ass is going to be painted red and you are going to stare at the fucking wall." And like we had like a little intense stare down. It was like one of those, "Fucking try me. Like, I dare you, kid. Fucking try me. Piss me off one good time." It wasn't an abuse thing. Calm down, Gen Z. And he starts crying. I'm just like, I'm not here for it, because when he doesn't get his way, he fucking cries. I don't care. I do not fucking care. I don't even care if people see this either, because cool, you saw it. You saw my opinion. Great. Great. Kudos. Fucking kudos. You know how many cousins I have that fucking act up? And if you honestly feel that their fucking shoe fits, lace it up and run a goddamn marathon. I'm not sorry. Moving forward. Y'all, these questions y'all ask make me turn into vent sessions, and that's not what this is for. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, moving on to the next question. Favorite color? Okay. My favorite color is blue, hands down. I don't own a lot of blue things. I own a lot of black things, but blue will forever be my favorite color. And matter of fact, actually, somebody sent me something, which is weird because, like I said, I'm really popular on Snapchat versus Instagram. Well, I'm popular on Instagram too. And they sent me something. I gotta figure out what the fuck I did with it. I just popped my hip. Ah! I'm good. Anyways, they sent me something. It was so fucking cool. They found out that, my favorite color was blue. They sent it to me. And I was like, oh my god, thank you to whoever the fuck sent this. I found out it wasn't somebody I knew personally. It was just somebody that literally watches my fucking podcast. And it turns out that they know my friends. And my friends gave my address and they sent me something cool. And I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you, man. So I'm not really, like I said, I will never release a name and I will never spill business. But just so you know, if y'all send me something, I take that shit very, very gratefully, because the fact that y'all went out of your day to buy me something and just sent it to me, I love y'all. I'm not even famous and I love you. So thank you. All right, final question, because I'm actually tired and it's 9:11 my time. I gotta get up early in the morning because my boss does not like it when I'm late. I don't like it when I'm late, and I don't like pissing off my boss. People piss her off enough. I'm not trying to be added to that list. But final question. What is the next hair color? Fun fact, I don't reveal the next hair color I do. It's literally, the whole process is how I feel when it comes to looking at a color. Like, I could be like, okay, I want my hair to be silver, and then I'll see a picture of fucking orange hair. Bam. I don't want silver hair anymore, I want orange hair. But I don't post what I'm going to do because some of my friends have a habit of seeing the color I do, and before I put it in my hair, it's in their hair, and then they accuse me of copying them. So anytime I color my hair and I'm on Snapchat or I'm live on Instagram, I use the black and white filter so nobody else sees it. That way I don't get accused of copying people, and that way people don't copy my looks because see this? So okay, I gotta fucking redo this. It's about to be a different color soon anyways. My hair is very thick. I don't like my hair. I have naturally curly hair, you know, being mixed. I got all the mixed traits. I got all the black girl traits. And by black girl traits, I mean I got the fucking curly hair. I damaged the shit out of my hair on purpose. And that's why my hair stays short. Because it's thick, it's heavy. If it gets to like literally here, it jerks my neck back. So, that being said, I literally like multiple bleaching sessions. I don't care if my hair's falling out. I'm putting more bleach in. That's why. Like, it's been a constant battle of hatred when it comes to my hair. I'm learning to love my hair now for the sake of my daughter because I don't want her to think that something's wrong with her beautiful curly hair. No. I learned the hard way, and I'm going to do my best to make sure my daughter doesn't learn that way. Anyways, so that being said, just to get to greed, that's like 3 or 4 depending on how light I want to go. It's 3 to 4 bleach sessions. In between, I do deep conditioning so my hair doesn't, so I don't go bald. But if I were to let all this down, you would see the breakage. Like, I have bangs right now, regrettably. You know what? I'll do it real quick. Hold up. Taking a little Stitch headband off. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. It's fucking parted right there, so we're gonna ignore that. But see how it's all bangs right there? See how that's like kind of broken right there? This side, I can't. Nope. My hair's pissing me off. Anyways, purpose is that it's not quite blended on this side versus this side. It's nice and perfect. This side, as you can tell, got severely damaged to the point where I could rip a piece off. And I'm just like, all right, fuck it. You can still see it. Obviously, I need a pixie cut. Do I want to? Yeah. Am I going to? No. This is the longest my hair has been in, let's see, I'm 25, 24, 23, 22. In 17 years, this is the longest my hair has been. Yeah. I've had mohawks. I've had pixie cuts. This is the longest it's ever been. The last time it was this long was when I was 8. So, I hope that answered your question. Next color, I won't be coloring my hair until November, which is coming up soon because this is actually supposed to be for a costume, but like the costume thing didn't work out. I was gonna be Beetlejuice. Now I'm just a killer vampire. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely episode. I'm sorry if I was rambling or seemed too tired. Like I said, mental health isn't in the best condition right now. Again, if you are struggling, I advise you to talk to somebody. It feels great talking to somebody. Am I talking to somebody? No. Should I? Yeah. But I will try my best to keep posting and posting and posting. Thank you to everybody who not only takes the time to watch these, but also takes the time to say, hey, can you talk about this on your podcast episode? Can you talk about that? I appreciate you guys. I didn't think this would be as popular as it is. Now, is it where I want it to be? No. But is it reaching an audience? Yeah, it is. And you know what's really cool is the fact that it's able to reach people. And who knows? One of my episodes could probably be helping somebody. I don't know. I don't paint myself out to be a hero, but to whoever it reaches to and it happens to be the right message, I'm glad it's the right message for you. That being said, I'm going to fucking sleep. So, good night. I love you all. I will see y'all next week. Or I'll see y'all on Instagram and Snapchat. Make sure you vote. And by vote, I'm not talking about politics. Make sure you swipe up on either Snapchat or Instagram. Let me know what you want to hear next on Let Me Tell Y'all. Have a wonderful evening, lovelies. Stay sassy and keep being badass bitches.